Hi Capricorn, welcome to Kaminacation. Thank you for joining me. This is your love check-in. Before we get started, I just want to remind you that if you want to book a live personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Also, if you want to donate financially to the channel, that information is down below as well. I want to remind you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if it resonates. It really helps my channel grow. And I also want to direct you to my website, even if it's not for a personal reading. I do write tarot blogs there, so go check that out. I do weekly readings there. And so when we do your reading today, we will do tarot cards and advice, and at the end we will pick out some of these cards to see what sign you might be dealing with. But before we do any of that, I'm going to give you the message that I got through, like, meditation during a pre-shuffle, messages from spirit. These messages might resonate with you and they might not. That's okay. That doesn't mean that the reading is not going to resonate with you. It just means that these messages are for specific people. Okay, let's jump into it. And I feel like Capricorn, I feel like you're giving someone a piece of your mind. I heard it just like that. I heard radioactive. I don't really know how to explain it. I don't always hear things. Sometimes I just get an energy of things. Sometimes I just feel things or see things. I don't know how to explain it. So just vibe with me, okay? I got the energy of something being like radioactive, and I also heard that song, radioactive, radioactive. I got Pride and Prejudice. I saw the symbol, the omega symbol. I had to look it up. I didn't know what it was when I saw it, and I don't really know much about the Greek alphabet, so I'll have to go check that out later. I got the letter N. I got the name Amy. I feel like you watch the sunset, or I saw you like watching the sunset or something like that. And it reminded me of Fiddler on the Roof, the scene, the sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Isn't that the wedding scene? I was in that play when I was in middle school. Anyway, something about cops came up. I heard police sirens, not the actual like wee you, wee you, wee you. I heard the words police siren, and I also heard 12. So I don't know if you are a cop, related to cops, or something like that. This could just be something related to justice in general. I saw you like signing your name on the dotted line for something, and I heard Taurus and Gemini. Okay, let's get started, Capricorn. What's the current energy surrounding Capricorn's love life? The current energy surrounding Capricorn's love life. I had got a lot of messages for you, Capricorn. I hope you're doing well. What's the current energy? Got change coming out here and personal growth. So I feel like there is a lot going on in your life right now. Maybe not even specifically your love life, but just in general. I feel like there are a lot of things going on around you. But I feel like the things that are changing for you are helping you grow. And I'm not sure if you see that, or maybe you don't see it yet. I'm not sure. Some of you may see the value or the benefit of these changes in your life, and some of you may not. Some of you may just feel kind of like overwhelmed. I'm seeing somebody like in the whirlpool, like gasping for air almost. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, I hope you're okay. I just see you growing through something right now. I said growing through something. So I hope that this change is not overwhelming you, Capricorn. Let's just look at what's going on. Let's show me the recent past for Capricorn's love life. The recent past. We'll get a general view of your life, and then we will pull out some clarifiers. Show me the recent past for Capricorn's love life. Two of Wands with the Ace of Swords. Okay, we already got two cards coming out for you, so it must be quite a bit going on. I feel like recently you opened up your options in some kind of way. There was some kind of conversation that was had, I feel, between you and one other person. This could have been either through text or over the phone, something like that, over the internet, something like that. But it was a very clear and open conversation. We got the Ace of Swords with the Two of Wands here. There's some kind of clear, concise communication here, because Wands and Swords can represent thoughts and communication. The Two of Wands is about expanding your horizons, and I feel like some of you may have even had just a realization. You may have not verbally said it yet, but we'll see what's going on. Yeah, the world. We did see the Eight of Cups a second ago and the Ten of Swords. There may have been an ending of some sort. Show me the current situation in Capricorn's love life. We got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, maybe a bit of bad luck here. I'm not sure. Or as you feel it, possibly it feels like something was taken away from you, I want to say. Maybe you weren't ready for this change that came. Like I said, with the change in the personal growth, something shifted here, and I feel like, I don't feel like you were ready for it. We'll see what that's about. Show me the conflict. What's the challenge in Capricorn's love life currently? Judgment, yeah. There's definitely some kind of final look at the tower. I just had that vision in my mind's eye with the tower there. I'm going to put it out on the board because I'm feeling that energy for you for sure. You got 3 major arcana here already, Capricorn. If I'm talking too fast, you can always click the gear to slow it down. And if I start talking really slow, because that happens as well, you can always speed it up. Yeah, right now you're having trouble bringing something to an end. Again, that's why I was saying I feel like there may be a thought that you had, but I don't know if you actually said anything about it yet. I feel like it was some kind of realization, but I feel like you're kind of realizing that something needs to end or something like that with the Judgment and the Tower in reverse. That doesn't mean that you're actually doing it. And it may come, the Tower is like, if it's here, it's going to come regardless. The Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment card, it's going to come regardless. I feel like you can't avoid it, Capricorn. Show me the physical environment. What's going on around Capricorn? That's too many cards. Whoa, that was like 6 cards. Show me what's going on around Capricorn. Who got the Judgment with the Tower? Maybe, I'm so sorry, I don't remember. It might have been Cancer. Show me what's going on around. Whoever it is, I will figure it out and I will put a little card here at the top. What's in the physical environment? We got the Chariot. Maybe it was Cancer with the Knight of Cups in reverse. You're avoiding some kind of conversation for sure. Something regarding your emotions, that's for sure. And if it's not you, remember, reverse the roles, okay? But the Knight of Cups in reverse is like avoiding something, but maybe you're ready to take action on it. Maybe that's what you're planning to do now. Something has become clear to you, I feel. What is in the hidden for Capricorn? What's hidden for Capricorn with their love life? What's hidden for Capricorn? The 9 of Swords. There's something here that you're really worried about. I feel like it's something that you want to do, bring an end to something. And when I say bring an end to something, right, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily ending a relationship, right? It could mean bringing it into some type of cycle that you have with yourself, some certain way of doing things, or like I said, if you were avoiding something here with the Tower in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, if there was something that you were, I was going to say revealing, if there was something that you had been avoiding, revealing, right, that's going to be what it's about. That's coming to an end. It doesn't have to be like a legitimate ending, like a breakup, right? But the 9 of Swords, whatever this is, you're really worried about it, but you're hiding the fact that you're worried about it, or this is like in your dream space or something like that. Like you may be having trouble sleeping. Lots of anxiety here with this 9 of Swords card. We'll look into why are you feeling so anxious about this, Capricorn. I feel like it's a conversation that you need to have, and I feel like it's something that like maybe you've had several chances to do, and like I'm seeing the words like hanging in the air. Is that the expression when it's like you don't say something but it's felt in the air, right? And the longer you go without saying it, I'm seeing these swords as conversations, like opportunities that you had to say something that you kept missing, and now they're here hanging on the wall, like haunting you. What's the hopes and fears for Capricorn? What's the hopes and fears? Hopes and fears for Capricorn. You know, this is something you know you need to change, and you realized it recently in the recent past. And what is recent, right? It's going to be different for everybody. Hopes and fears is the Page of Swords in reverse. I feel like you want somebody to trust you. The Page of Swords in reverse. I know that's not the legitimate, like, you know. Yeah, we got the Justice card in reverse there. Yeah, something, I don't know. For some of you, if this is related to some type of court case or something like that, where it's like your word against somebody else's, I see this as you like standing at like a you know, those like booths, like a podium, like stating your case or something like that. Maybe you did that recently and it didn't go well. I'm not sure, but for those of you who are like avoiding, I don't know, if you're running from the cops or something like that, this is so random, and so this is a sidebar, okay? This is not for everybody. I feel like you're avoiding something that is unavoidable. Like, I see this as like a cop right here. Judgment is like, that feels like a judge, right? Judging you, and you're trying to avoid that judgment, and so you're worried about it. This could be you with somebody else, like somebody on the run or something. Anyway, hopes and fears, Page of Swords in reverse. This could be about not wanting to be too hasty. Yeah, again, I feel like you feel like somebody's not going to trust what you're saying or something like that, though. We'll see. That was what? Hopes and fears, right? What's the advice for Capricorn? What's the advice for Capricorn? You guys are definitely avoiding something. I don't know. I keep saying that. I'm sure I've already said it multiple times. The Queen of Cups. This was in Taurus reading and maybe Gemini. Yeah, because it was somebody's mom. Advice, Queen of Cups. Yeah, to open up, express your love. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse here. This could be an issue of self-esteem. Feeling unable to do something. You could be judging yourself, and that's why you're avoiding this confession. It could be extreme anxiety. Somebody could just be very shy. What's the potential outcome here? What's the potential outcome? I feel like some of you are not like showing this emotional side of yourself for whatever reason. What's the potential outcome here? The Ten of Wands with the Justice in reverse. Yeah, and I feel like as long as you continue to live this way, I like there's something that you're carrying around that you need to express. I feel something's out of balance. I don't know. Somebody's taking on way more responsibility than the other. Something is not in balance here. Ten of Wands. A lot of these cards have come up in other readings. I feel like they're all related to each other in some way. I mean, we are a collective, so it's very, common for the cards for the readings to be all like interrelated, right? But I'm seeing these are themes that came up in the Gemini reading, the Cancer reading, and the Taurus reading. Okay. What was this Ace of Swords? What was this conversation about in the past? What's the Ace of Swords in the past? In the recent past, what's the Ace of Swords? Well, it just knocked that Page of Swords off the table, the Nine of Swords. So, did you not have the conversation, Capricorn? Have you just been thinking about it? Or this is like you having this conversation with your friends, but not with the actual person that you need to say it to? Or like, and what are friends, right? You could be just talking about it in your own damn head. Look at her. You just had the conversation in your own mind. You didn't actually say anything yet. The Two of Wands can be a bit of a stalling energy, a bit of a waiting energy, a bit of a comfort zone. So maybe there's something you realized but didn't say. Like I said, what's the Wheel of Fortune here? The Sun in reverse. Something didn't work out here, or you don't think it will. This could be just your perspective, your viewpoint. Give me another card for that Sun in reverse, please, Spirit. A lot of major arcanas here, though. This is definitely a huge change, right? This is definitely a chance for personal growth. With the Judgment card coming in here, Six of Swords. For some of you, this is about traveling. You can't. With the Two of Wands, Six of Swords, Justice. I can't ignore what's going on in the world right now, right? We can't act like that world just doesn't exist in tarot land, because it does, right? Sometimes the things, the problems that we experience are outside of us. It can be sometimes, but still they are a reflection of your own karma, of your own creation, right? If there were several chances that you had to have a conversation and you didn't because you were like in a comfort zone of some sort, and then like boom, now something interferes with you from having it at all, even having the opportunity to have the conversation. You know what I mean? That's very karmic. Just definitely having some bad luck right now with the Sun in reverse. You're trying to move out of a situation, but possibly not really seeing the way out. I don't know what the situation is. Going to be different for everybody, but you definitely been having like a string of bad luck here, and it's not feeling too hot. So what is the Judgment card here for the challenge? What's the Judgment card? Tell me more about the Judgment card. Got two cards. The King of Cups. We got the King and the Queen of Cups here. With the Queen of Wands in reverse again. Yeah, I feel like there's something that you're not saying or communicating. Again, because it's some kind of a self-esteem thing. With the Queen of Wands in reverse. That can be with the Judgment card, right? Especially this could be a card about self-doubt. About judging yourself. Oh boy, some of you may have come to some kind of realization about the feelings that you have for someone. And you're still trying to avoid them. You're still trying to act like they're not there. Maybe if I don't acknowledge them, then they'll just go away. Like, no, they will not. What's the Tower here? I don't know. Maybe they will. I don't know about y'all, but it don't work that way for me. What's the Tower here for the challenge? Why is the Tower in reverse, actually? Why are they avoiding this? Why is Capricorn or whoever... The Ten of Cups in reverse. What? The Ten of Cups can be a dreamy kind of energy, right? And I feel like some of you are maybe the type of person who just feels like, oh, it's a bit of a pessimistic energy with the Sun in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Like you don't believe that things can go your way. With the Five of Pentacles, like a lack mindset for sure. Like you don't believe. You don't believe. I don't know. What don't you believe? Is it like, in a stable commitment? You don't believe in that. Maybe that's what it is, like traditional values of love. Maybe that's something you don't believe in. Maybe that's what's shifting in you here. Because I feel like there's something in your mind that you cannot get away from, Capricorn. And I feel like Spirit is even putting things into your pathway that are completely throwing you off and possibly continuing to redirect you back to the same person or same idea over and over again. And that seems very difficult. But at the same time, I feel like some of you are avoiding confronting this emotion. That's for some of you. And others of you, you may be avoiding this because, for whatever your reasons are. I don't know who this person is that you're dealing with. So you can have a multitude of reasons why you don't want to go back to them, even if you have feelings for them. I won't say back to them. Even you don't want to approach them in the first place. There could be something like inappropriate about it or something like with the Justice card in reverse. But there's definitely a connection here between you and this person. And I feel like maybe you don't think that they have the same feelings for you. Something like that. So you're avoiding it altogether. What's the Knight of Cups in reverse? So you're not taking action on it. I feel like you're even like, I don't know. What's the Knight of Cups in reverse? Why is it in reverse? The Wheel of Fortune upright. So you're avoiding making a change in the way that you even like approach romance or something like that. Like I said, I feel like some of you are absolutely avoiding emotions, avoiding romance, avoiding, because there's a lot of like love here with the Ten of Cups, King, Queen and Cups, the Wheel of Fortune twice. Even if it is in reverse, right? That wheel turns. Or maybe you're taking control with the Chariot here. Maybe someone is ready to take control of their own fortune, take control of their own destiny, and change this cycle. Ready to stop avoiding how they feel. Ready to change even the way that they take action on their emotions, to be more specific. Because it may not be necessarily that they don't know how they feel about something or someone. They just have trouble bringing it out. Manifesting it. What are they worried about with this Nine of Swords? What are you so worried about, Capricorn? The Page of Wands. Some of you, it could be a worry about like an immaturity thing. Like you're worried that you're not, with the Nine of Cups on the bottom, like you're not good enough for this person, or like, yeah, that's like they're not interested in you or something like that. Like I feel like somebody here is the type of person that imagines, again, all the worst possibilities, all the worst case scenario type of things, and they're one of those people who can see how things can go wrong. But you need to look at how could things go right. I posed that question to you. What's this Page of Swords? The Queen of Swords in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this could be one of those scenarios where maybe, again, there's something here why this person feels like they can't. Either you feel like you can't approach this person, or they feel like they can't approach you, whatever, right? Reverse the rules as necessary, but I feel like they think that you're going to like bite their head off. I feel like you think that they don't trust you, or maybe they really don't trust you. Like there's some kind of issue with the way that this began. Like the way that this began is not matching the way that you want to behave now. You know what I mean? Like it's like one of those situations where somebody feels like they want to like go back in time. Because I feel like they didn't see it the way that they see it now. And with this change and personal growth coming out here, yeah, I feel like somebody, and then like the wheel was in reverse for the current situation, but in the physical environment, you got it up right. So even if you are feeling like something's not going to go right, Spirit is going to make it happen. And I feel like if they bring this to your front door, Capricorn, it's going to be a matter of, are you ready for it? We know what the Queen of Cups is. Why is Justice in reverse for Capricorn? Why is Justice in reverse for Capricorn? My hand just spent it around and to make the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Justice card upright. Some of you, there's something here that you're feeling that you feel like you have to take the full responsibility of. And I feel like this may be a situation where you just need to have a conversation with this person. Because I feel like y'all might even be feeling the same way. And you don't realize that because you're not communicating how you feel about something. Or you might be worried or concerned about something, but you're not saying that. So they don't know that you're worried about that. So you're kind of creating this problem for yourself a little bit. Or this is, you know, the other person, of course. What's the Justice card? What's the Justice card? Okay, so there are people who, yeah, they feel like they took too long. They took a long time to do this with the Hermit in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, and they feel like the other person has moved on, and that's why they don't want to. They don't want to like embarrass themselves. Like, look at this. Wow, Death card, Knight of Cups, High Priestess. They've been hiding this for a while. They needed to go through this rebirth, this change, right? This growth here, in order to be able to find their own like personal happiness and come out of this comfort zone and be able to take action toward this Queen of Cups type of energy to be able to build their. Wow, you guys, I'm going to just tell you the cards that we got. We got the Knight of Cups, the Death card, the High Priestess, Four of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords upright, which was in reverse on the bottom of this deck. Queen of Cups a second time. The Strength card, which is building up confidence to do something. The Lovers, wow, and the Magician. Could be Gemini. I think I said Gemini before we got started. The Hanged One in reverse. The Devil in reverse. The Emperor in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, Jesus, Capricorn, and the Muse of Materials, that's Taurus. Capricorn, please, stop being so pessimistic, okay? Tell them how you feel. Tell them what's going on. You won't know if you don't talk to them about it, okay? Let's see what sign you might be dealing with. Just communicate. Virgo. Virgo's been coming out in everybody's freaking readings. I don't know if it's something about this card. Like, is it shaped differently than the other cards? It keeps coming out. Give me one more, please, Spirit. These could be your placements or the placements of another. Please remember that even if you don't hear the sign that you're thinking of, doesn't mean that this is not them. Gemini and Leo. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I'm wishing you the best of luck in this situation. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below if it resonated. And I will see you next time, Capricorn. Bye. Mwah.